Hey, what's up guys? Sloth King here. What I'm going to show you is how to put on your pressure plate, or the release hub and bearing and the washers and the snap rings that goes on the pressure plate itself. So this is for 7M to R154 application. So if you just need to figure out how to put on the release hub and bearing assembly for the R154, this is the video for you. So I picked up this kit from Drift Motion. It comes with all the snap rings, washers that you need. I also picked up the release hub that comes with the kit as well. It also comes with the new bearing. This is the upgraded pressure plate that they have. So there's like no information on how to put this thing together. I found one video, which I'll put his name right below, that actually helped out on how to assemble this. So I'm here to streamline it. Here we go. All right, so please excuse the mess. I have not had time to organize. I've been trying to get this thing ready to go. So here's your bearing, here's your hub. You're gonna have a washer that looks like this. Then you're gonna have a flat washer. You're gonna have this washer, the one that's concaved. Keep it so that it bends like this, down. Then you're gonna have a washer that goes on top, and then this is gonna go on top. And then we can put the snap ring on. So with the snap ring, it's gonna be a little difficult. I don't have the tools for it, but I'm gonna see if I can get it done without it. Okay, I'm slowly making progress. So you see how this snap ring started to go in? Well, it won't go in if you just like try to push it down. You have to push this piece down. You have to compress it. You have to compress it, and then I grabbed my screwdriver and I just kept applying pressure that way. Yeah, you might stab your finger, but you keep applying downwards pressure and push it in, and then it'll click in here. So now with that on, I might be able to push it on the rest of the way. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yes. Yes. Oh, that was so annoying, guys. Holy crap. I did hit part of this cover on the bearing by accident. All right, there you go. That's something that no one tells you about. So yeah, push down on this. You will see this little groove here start to appear. And then just position your snap ring in just a way where you can like keep your flat head like right on it. And as you're pushing down, push the snap ring into that groove. And as soon as this part clicks, you can just push down with a screwdriver afterwards. Whew. Okay, now on to the next part. You're gonna have your pressure plate. You're gonna put the bearing, throw out bearing and hub through here. You're gonna set it down. Now next, to make your life a lot easier, find something that you can set underneath that hub. Actually, it might work. Okay. Next, you're gonna have this composite looking washer. Throw that on. You're gonna have your wave washer. Throw that on there. And then after that, you're gonna have yet another snap ring. All right, let's try using the same method as the first time. There we go. That was a pain. That was annoying. Did it though. All right guys, I'm gonna go pick up some bolts so I can bolt on this pressure plate and then we'll be done. Okay guys, I'm back from the parts store. I got my clutch alignment tool and I picked up some bolts for the pressure plate. These are, if you guys need any, I'm probably gonna upgrade to the ARP ones in the future, but they're M8 by 1.25, and then I picked up the length is 40. I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the surface of the flywheel, put on my tool, throw the clutch on, throw the pressure plate on. Let's get into it. All right, first things first. Just gonna wipe this down, make sure there's zero grease on it. Okay, that's all clean. Got my tool. Now I'm gonna keep in mind okay, there's that. So there's a wrong way and a right way to put on the clutch. This piece goes towards the flywheel. Line it up like that. I want this straight up and down. I'm gonna match this up the same way with the transmission shaft as well. So I'm just gonna keep that like that. And let's grab our pressure plate. I think I have to clean this surface off too. We're gonna throw this thing on. Now we're gonna line up the dowels. So your dowels go here, here, and here. I'm gonna give it a little love tap. So I have bolts, I have washers, and I have lock washers as well. Okay, and it says to temporarily tighten 1 and 2. All right, so since the flywheel wants to move a little bit, so now I'm about to torque all this down. I'm gonna do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It gets torqued down to 14 foot-pounds or 168 inch-pounds. Just gonna go around and do it again just to confirm. All right, there we go. Clutch, flywheel, and pressure plate is on. I'm gonna keep that tool in here and then I'll take it out afterwards. Hey, what's up guys? It's just me from the future. I noticed while editing this video, I didn't have a proper outro for it. I was in the middle of working on some other things that you will see in next week's video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, hopefully you found this video pretty helpful if you're installing a pressure plate like the bearing and release hub for your R154 transmission. If you found this pretty helpful, it helped you out installing it, comment below. If you found a different way to install that hub and bearing, let me know. I want to know. I'm pretty curious. Besides that, if you guys like this video and you're enjoying the series and build so far, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to see more videos like these. Peace.